Hello world, welcome to another episode of A Magical Adventure. And today's episode, I don't think we have too much of an agenda. I'm going to try and get a mana bean farm set up, and that's pretty much my only plan. The main reason is the past week I've been working on, well, this platform in addition to some Lua script for computer craft in order to try and manage our Essentia. I moved things around. We no longer have the arcane altar here. We need much more room for it, so I moved it that away and just kind of made this look nice. I really like how this tree came out. Looks really good. And did some detail work down here, kind of make it look like roots are growing through the platform. I kind of ditched the clear platforms and went for more of a modern look, I suppose, or a cleaner look, I guess. I did build out that node, so it's got all of my aspects on it, and yeah, it's bright. It works pretty good, so happy with that. And now the bigger change is this guy over here. So the arcane altar is now moved into this pyramid kind of place. And yeah, I got everything set up and ready to go here. These coils seem to be working better now. Whoops, let me get into full screen. I don't know what happened, but I've got them all linked up to the alembics, and it seems to be working, so we'll see how this goes. This was a lot of work because you have to right-click the coil with your coil linker and then click the alembic, and then you have to run back and do the same thing for each one. So it took 4 times 58 jars. That's a lot of times running back and forth. So everything's ready to go here. Now the big part of what I was working on last week is actually down here. This is my computer room. So basically what we have is I worked on a script to run, just kind of keep track of my Essentia, and in order to request mana beans. So this kind of came about from Direwolf 20's videos. He had a tutorial on a mana bean farm. It wasn't working. The Espectalizer, or Aspect Analyzer, or whatever you want to call it, it's not working at the moment. For some reason, it's being treated as an inventory, and it no longer has its special methods on it. Oops, that's the wrong program. And let me get it started up here. Yep. This would be, and I'll post links to the computer script in the description below. But it's kind of a combination of a couple different mods, but then neither of them really worked fully, just due to different reasons. Some of them require logistics pipes, and the NBT tag compound function is no longer on the logistics pipe for some reason. It looks like open peripherals and a lot of the mods are having some incompatibilities, but I devised a way to make it work. So I got credits in the scripts, and if I miss something, you know, somebody let me know. But yeah, so basically what this will do is it'll scan all the jars up there and just keep looking to see if it has enough. If it doesn't, it'll start requesting it of mana bean hosts that we'll be setting up, hopefully this episode, but we'll see how it goes. And then it also outputs the levels of the jars, so you can come down here and take a quick look at what you have. But yeah, this took a lot. I'm a professional programmer, so not too familiar with Lua script though, and it took some doing to learn that. So anyway, we should probably get started on the mana bean farm. I'm not sure how long that's going to take, and I don't really have things set up for it. I do have some golems though, because I took back the decanting golems, so we do have these guys, and I need to kind of clear them off. We're going to need one of them to be harvest, and I definitely want perception on them. There we go. And let's put him down in order to cover a larger area. So we'll save these off. So we're going to need a gather and a harvest core, and I don't remember what we were doing with that. So let me put some pages away. And I've got the turtles I was testing with already made, so we've at least got 2 that we can use. But so we need our Thaumonomicon, and we want, I haven't managed to do much more research towards Kami because I'm just out of aspects and I don't feel like running around, and most of the week was spent just getting the code set up to work. So let's see, we're going to need 2 cores, Terra and Lucrum, so dirt and gold, I guess. Do I have enough bricks? I do. And I don't have enough Nitor, but I do have that set up to come out of here. So let's 2 cores. Oh, you know what? I might already have some in there. Yeah. And oh, hey, gold. But yeah, making all the coils and everything was tedious, very tedious. So didn't have much time to plan out this episode, but figured I wanted to get one made. So we'll see how far we get. Maybe I'll split it into 2. There's 2 cores. Now I'm going to need gold and dirt. Where did I just put that? Here we go. So I need, you know what? Maybe I already have some. Let's go take a look. Terra and Lucrum. And then I'm going to have to redo this area because it really no longer applies. Though, maybe it does because we're going to need these bottles for crafting. So I don't know if I want to set up another kind of a duplicate of that just at a lesser scale. But we'll see. That's odd. Alright, so we need Lucrum and Terra. Terra? Fresh out of Lucrum. Already? And I broke down my golems. Oh, geez. Well, let's just jar it, I suppose. I have jars. And I did not grab the gold. Gold. Don't need that. And this will just be easier than trying to boil things in a... do I have any coal? So this is how this episode's going to go today. Oh, goody. So let's go grab some coal. And nothing back here has changed much. Nothing's changed with the wisp farm that we're going to move away from. One of the benefits of the mana beans is that they come in one, so you only have to worry about requesting exactly how many you need, and then it only has that aspect, so you don't have to worry about going over at that point. Well, not technically. I think I have it set up so that it won't request more than it needs, but you know, it's going to take some playing around with. I actually haven't got it full scale yet, so it worked in testing. So let's see, Potentia. And then I'm going to need things like Potentia for my thermostatic harness. And we're going to need Lucrum. So let's start boiling some of that. How much do I actually need? I think that's 5. And I can only go in 8s, can't I? So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Thallium, okay. Let's go back and get the rest of that cleaned up. We need the Terra, we don't need the Ignis. So yeah, I'm hoping this doesn't end up being an extra long episode. Hopefully we can get it set up pretty quick and going. But, you know, sometimes it takes a while to get mana beans going because it takes a while to produce. Like, you don't always get an extra mana bean each harvest, so it takes a lot of mana beans to get a steady farm. And a golem core. Let's unlock that. Gather. And there's our gather. Now we need a harvest. We're gonna need, oh, that's right. We need hose and wheat. Well, I know, well, maybe I have some Messia. And maybe not. Alright, well, we're gonna have to get that too. And I wonder, do I have an extra jar? I do. Gold can go back. Let's grab some wheat. 2, 4, 6, 8. And we're going to need to make some plows, some hoes. Back at base, I need to clean this up. I'm not going to be able to maintain with this level of clutter. We don't need that. Let's put that away. Let's put that away. And then those, we don't need the book. Okay. So we need how many hoes? Oh, come on. Harvest 5. So sticks and wood. And this has 1, so we actually need 5. 4, 5. Oh no, we need 8. Because, yeah, I really wish you could grab partial jars. 6. 2 more. 7 and 8. Back here. Start burning those up. Yeah, and I did make a tesseract for over there to pull power up for the bellows, which is part of the where is it? Technomancy mod. These guys. So basically, it makes it so that you don't have to put anything in there to burn in order to run these guys. So I tried to automate as much of it as possible. I think as long as those coils work, we should be pretty good, because we don't have to worry about golems running all over. So that takes a lot of time out of the time it takes to distribute the essentia. So, oh boy, we're gonna have to clean that whole thing out. Well, we won't worry about that right now. There's that, and let's just go over to another one and drop in the wheat. And I probably should have gotten this ready also, but you know, I only have certain times that I can record episodes, so there we go. I didn't grab any inner jar for this one too. So let's grab one. And alright, so we can take our Terra, and Lucrum, and we should be able to unhook that, and we need harvest. Alright, and there's our harvest. So we got gather and harvest. Now we need an order core. And we're going to need some perception cores. So how do we make those guys again? Okay, gold nuggets. And we need 4, I suppose. So we'll make 2 of these. We'll make an order. And, well, we probably don't need speed. No. Oh wait, I already have one. Okay, we won't make another one. So we'll put 2 perception upgrades. I don't know. We'll have to see how this turns out, I guess. Well, let's just leave these here for now. Alright, so now we need beans. We're going to need lots of beans. So, let's put all this in here. And grab some beans. Now, I don't know that I want to set this over next to the other farm. Things are getting a little screwy there. Oops, we're going to need an ender chest. Oops, I need to turn on NEI. So we're going to need, I guess, 3 of these. I could just go. One, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to need some purple. 1, 2, 3. And 2. Alright, so let's get this set up. So I'm going to need one that goes up to where it's going to get distributed to the furnaces, and that's going to be 3 purple. And I've already got 1 up there, so. And then we need 1 to go from the mana bean farm to the mana bean storage, which is, I guess we'll do that one. And then we're going to need some wood to plant these beans on. And let's see, we have a bunch of oak wood, I thought. And rubber wood. Do I not have any wood? Oh, that's going to stink. Oh, no, I have plenty of wood. Alrighty. So let's go up this way, I guess. I still need to put my chunk loader back up there. Where would be a good place? Let's try maybe in here. Clear some space out. It's kind of annoying when you chop down one of these cool oak trees. I really wish the magic the magic biome would regrow the bigger ones when you plant a regular oak sapling, because you can't get that look back once you chop down a tree. A little bit annoying, but so let's pull this back. Alright, so we want a chest maybe right here, and then kind of want to leave maybe 3 spaces between them. Right here maybe, and right there. Let's see, where did I stick those? There it is. And it doesn't matter what types you plant. It's just a random bean when they come out. So you can plant whatever you want on here, and it'll more or less be just a random chance. So don't worry about gathering specific ones for the farm. Let's just make this less confusing for golems, and not put them between. They tend to get, the pathing tends to get a little goofy with golems when you have different heights. So trying to keep it so that they stay on the ground would make it so that the pathing doesn't go all wonky. And bean. Bean. This is fascinating stuff. Good TV. Ooh, I don't want to eat it. And we'll get just this piece set up and get them going. Hey, you. Ah. Yeah, they really didn't need your stuff. I wish you would have kept it. And there we go. And then we'll want to do the back sides too. I don't think I have enough beans for that. The problem with the gather golems, well, I guess we could, I don't know if they have like a fuzzy setting. Maybe I can just tell them to pick up beans, all kinds of beans. We'll see. So he's going to go there, and I'm going to stick 2 perceptions on him, I guess. We'll have to see how this works. That's going to be quite a big range. I don't know if the harvest golem's going to have that kind of range, so it might be unnecessary, but let's see. And I don't have a bean to give him to tell him to only pick up beans, so let's put perception, gather. Whoa, stop there. Up, that's not a bean. Yeah, so hopefully he only picks up beans. So let's see, I gave him an error. Let's see if he takes... Please go pick it up. Yeah, I want you to pick up that bean. Oh, I have to do some more lighting. I don't know if there's some sort of fuzzy... I'll have to look into that. But it's going to be annoying if he picks everything up. Alright. I'm probably going to have to go get some paving stones of warding just to keep them in the area. And it looks like this might be a problem. I should really probably put some slabs on top of here so he can't run over the top, but let's just see how it works. Alright, and now for the harvest golem. him on... it's the Dragonborn. I guess we can put him... I don't like putting him on top, but well, let's see how he works. Now my inventory is getting cluttered with all this random junk. Alright, so he's all ready to go. I'm probably going to have something to pull junk out of here and put it in somewhere else. So that might take a while for that to start growing. Basically the way I have the code set up is to, these turtles will pull out of barrels, and right now it's only one turtle per barrel, and it just basically sets itself up as, hey, I'm Saxum, or I'm Herba, and I'll give you beans. So it's a good way around trying to use the spectralizer, or trying to figure out what's on the bean, because that seems to be pretty buggy at the moment. Is this mature yet? Do you need to be off of here? No. Come on. Hurry up. There's a light mage. Let's see if I can get him as a... Yeah. This is, if you get mage posse, you can basically have light mages follow you around and help you kill things. Certain light mages will only help you if you're of a certain level, so... Hey, you look a little funky. Hello. This texture pack doesn't have some of the new Ars Magica stuff, so I had to pull some textures from other packs, and that's why he looks a little out of place. But I won't hold it against him. Come on, I just want one bean. Oh, I get it. Thank you. You stay there. Come on, I just want to make sure you're working. Wonder if the hoe of growth works on those guys. I should have probably brought it with. Alright, well, let's go set up our storage, I guess. We'll just see if a bean pops up in there. He probably won't follow me. And I guess we'll set up down here, I suppose, with the rest of our stuff. Oh, and I don't have any barrels made. That'll be a problem. That'll be a big, annoying problem. So I also have to upgrade them with void chests, or void upgrades and everything, but let's just get things set up for now. Let's see, we need slabs. Don't have enough slabs. Let's just make a bunch. There we go. I guess I also need chests, so I better save some of this. And we're going to need 58 barrels, so I'm going to have to go out for some wood. Oy. 55. I'm a little short. Alright, well, let's go see if we can find some trees to cut down. And we can throw that away. Let's just clean up the inventory a bit. Actually, I think I'm starting to put those mob traps in my system, so... Oh well. Easy enough for now. Okay, so I do have some oak trees. Let's grab my hoe of growth. We'll just make trees, I suppose. And where's he at? There we go. Yeah, I like the hoe of regrowth. It's pretty nice, especially with repair on it. Free bone meal. And I need a lot of wood, I guess, for 58 barrels. Oy, not even close. Grow. I should really go knock down some of those bigger oaks, but yeah. Like I said, once you knock them down, you can't get that look back. I guess there's some things you could do with blood magic. There's blocks that could allow you to probably telepose that a whole tree somewhere else, so just head out to another magical forest biome and start cannibalizing the trees, I guess. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Whoa, that was a big one. There we go. Wow, that was a big one. I didn't accidentally knock down a different tree, did I? Yep. Now we'll do a few more and then go set up what we have. I just wanted to make sure that the system's working and all the code's working. And alright. Then we could probably just call the episode once I got everything working. Maybe I'll, yeah, you probably don't want to look through the code, so I won't demo that, I guess. And we want slabs. $26. Well, that's a start, I suppose. I guess I don't have the turtles made either, so that would be a problem. Let's see. So I want to make sure I don't... This came real close. This is actually the wall right here. So I have this in just the right spot for it to not be in the way of the base up top. I should have dropped this down one more and we'd have been alright, but I don't know that the mana beans need to be connected to the AE system. We are going to need 4 spaces. Well, let's just go here, I guess. And we'll just do the first level. Actually, I need 1 space behind in order for the conduits to go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you see, I should pull that up 1 and it'll be equal on each side. Sounds like a good idea. Right here. Alrighty, and now for the chest. Like such. No beans. I wonder if that chunk isn't loaded. Now we'll have to figure that out in a bit. There we go. And do I have enough conduit to get this anywhere? let's hope so. So we went to extract, always active. Oh, I went insert. And yeah. Yeah, so I figure we'll keep the Wisp farm for node modification. I would like to grab another big Terra and just get a few more of those big nodes made up. Yeah, there we go. It wasn't too bad. Ah, give me that pack. Insert. Insert. There is a way to hook the golems up to computer craft, but it's something I haven't played with yet. It might be interesting to do that so that we could turn golems off basically, or have them only go do stuff when there's, you know, when we need the stuff. So like that farm down there is constantly running, but you know, we don't need it because our barrels are full. And if we had computer craft, well, did you not pick it up? Oh, yeah, this might take a while because of, you don't always get a bean, so that makes sense, actually. Let's just grab some of these bean pods and build that out a bit more. I'm out of room. Oh, wow, he's got a really long range. Oh, that's okay. He can bring them back. They'll be closer. Might actually need to replace that with speed, just for... Wow, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty far. Good job, guy. Let's put some of this stuff away. Alright. Oh, yeah, those went into my barrels. Ah, well. I'll leave you for now. This one's ripe. Oh, that one's ripe. Okay, let's go plant those as well. Let's see. I could probably stagger this. Well, not if I want to plant on that side, I suppose. I have to figure a better way to do this, maybe. Okay. So let's head back. There's some beans in the tube there. Okay, so beans went in here. And I don't see them anywhere. That's full purple. Man, where are they going? Oh, I guess I could have moved that one. So those beans you gathered went to absolutely nowhere, is what I'm seeing. And we're down by the Ars Magica area. Let's see if this area is loaded. It is. So it's purple on this side. You put the bean in there. Well, let's find another bean. Let's just toss it on the ground there for him. Here we go. There we go. Alright, so you pick it up. Okay, it got taken out, which I would expect. But there's absolutely nothing in here. Is this only partially loaded right here? Whoa, what's going on? You know what? I bet you the conduit's outside, so it's pulling it in and disappearing. Yep. There's your problem. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's bump up the loader, I suppose. Oh, the more chunks loaded, the worse the server will perform. So, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how many we can load before everything grinds to a halt. Yep. Alright, so now we should be getting beans in the system. Well, as soon as beans start coming in. That's not where I wanted to go. Yes. So, we can run another test, I suppose. Give me that. And no, I don't want to kill you by here. Alright. And down, down. And it's gone. Well, that definitely is not the fault there. This works. Why does this not work? Well, I have another bean in my inventory. Those are all on insert. There's no... Yeah. We still have somewhat of an issue, it seems. So this is... What do we got? Aqua. So we can take one of the turtles, pop them on there. Whoops. Terminate. Let's see. We want label set aqua. So this guy should start hosting the aqua. And he should eventually get a request, hopefully. Now we're going to want to have him extracting to the purple, purple, purple. It's an episode. that we will place right here. And I am not going to have enough conduit, which is unfortunate. So if everything's running right, yeah, I got to put my chunk loader back. That's why. That's not going to be able to request anything. So we need, well, what is it? A anchor. This is the cheaper one to make. So block of iron and some gold. So let's head back. Let's get that area chunk loaded and make sure the computer's still running. Let's go place them underneath. Let's see, what do we got here? 3x3. Guess we're gonna need to go 4x4. I really need to rearrange my chunk loaders, so see if I can't reduce the number of loaded chunks. Alright, and let's see, what do we got? Is it still running? Does not look like it. So I need to move esFillUp to startup. Okay. Let's reboot you. Well, something's gone wrong. Oh, that's annoying. What's going on with this guy now? Oh, there it went. Oh, that's right. The output is directed to the monitor. I really need to probably make it so that it's on both. So yeah, it's over here. That's why. There we go. Check jar levels. Alright, so when this gets to aqua, it should request the bean, so there it goes. And up we go. So once you have all the hosts, it should run a little faster because it kind of caches all that off, so it doesn't have to do the lookup repeatedly. Yeah, that's extract, and it'll go into these guys. And then I just need to build some conduits. And I'm not seeing any beans in here. Alright, so let's build some more ender conduits. I believe I'd made some more of that up. Let's just take it all. So we're going to want this to extract on a different color. I guess green is good. So basically when this receives a message, it's going to suck the number of beans it needs out of here, and then the conduit's going to pull it out. So insert channel. Oh, can you not have? Because this is extracting on red. I want it to insert. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. That's why. Ah, okay. Brown. Brown. There we go. Problem solved. And then basically I'll have to set up a turtle for each aspect. Like I said, I could probably improve it to make one turtle do 2 or 4 barrels. It's going to be a lot more complex, and I don't know that I want to spend more time on it. But definitely an option. So let's go back. Let's see if it got to aqua yet. Or if it's not running. And I don't know how this is going to affect the stability of the altar, so we might want to make the... Oh, I just saw aqua go by. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's printed twice. That's not good. Well, I'll have to screw around with that. I should probably have it clear all the monitors. I also don't know if RedNet has a max range because we're pretty far away. I might have to set up the storage below us. So this might just be an epic fail. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. That's a lot of running back and forth. Poorly planned episode, but you know, not all of them can be gold. And we still only have the one. And it's still waiting for messages. Well, let's go check on the bean farm. I'm a little concerned about why those beans aren't making it over here. Let's grab another test bean. Alright, so we put it in there, theoretically, and hey, let's head back. Nothing in here. Alright, well, since this episode is supposed to be about getting that mana bean farm up, I'll cut out, see if I can't figure out what's wrong with this setup, and I'll be right back. And we're back. So I did manage to get it figured out. It looks like with all the lag in the chunks, it wasn't actually updating the barrel descriptions. I had gone to move them all closer to here because it wasn't getting RedNet signal all the way out there. So it's down below actually, so, and I'll head down that way in a second. I did make something that had some minor instability, and it actually flux gooed one of the items. So I came in here and threw down some stability increasing items, hopefully, because I want to make some lamps of regrowth for our mana bean farm. And I've got all this stuff here. It looks like the episode's already running real close to an hour, so I'll make one of these and then quickly go through what I've got set up. So we're going to make some lamps of regrowth, and I've already got herba production running, so let's go ahead and get this set up. So we want gold, gold, Earth, Earth. Yeah, and this chunk is starting to be really laggy, so I don't know if I need to figure something else out. And I left my wand in the recharge area. It's really hard to get around in there as well, so I don't know if there's... the orderly lamp might be something we want to look into, see if we can get it working. But let's see if our stability's going to blow up here. Hopefully everything's stable. When it flux skewed one of my items, it actually pulled up the Ender Skull, or the Wither Skull, and the candle, so I went and changed things up because all of these provide the same amount of stability, so I didn't want any flux skew pulling it up because that would obviously cause more instability because things aren't balanced any longer. So alright, well that went off without a hitch. Maybe maybe all this stuff actually helped out. Like I said, it's difficult to move here. Wonder if we couldn't pop the altar up a bit more. Maybe we have this dip here, and then we have the altar level, so that these guys are kind of down below. I don't know. I'll think about that. And of course we have rain. So down here is the mana bean farm now. And I'll head down here real quick. So this is the herba production. I've got it set up to a golem farm back at the main base for cactus, and it's feeding into the alchemical furnace, and I'm using the essential coils to basically pull it out of there. Now, it does look like the essential coils are still somewhat bugged because the jar up there that this is linked to is completely full, but the void jar is not receiving anything. So it's actually pulling it up to that jar and wasting it because the jar has no more room. So still a bug, but I guess we won't overflow our jars up there because the coils will always keep it completely depleted. So yeah, I guess there's some benefits and some losses. And here's the mana beans. Yeah, I'm thinking I probably want to try and make these turtles do double duty because this is a lot of stuff, both to make, and I don't know how this is contributing to the lag in the chunk, but one barrel for each, and it's producing pretty slowly, so hopefully the lamps of regrowth help out. So basically the setup on these guys is there is an update script I wrote that basically contains all of the pastebin stuff, so all you have to do is get the update and then run the update script and it'll pull down everything else. So once you do that, now there's one thing to note. This first script is going to come up as esListener, which is basically what your turtles are doing. They're listening for requests for beans, basically. On the turtle, you probably want to rename it startup before you do it, so that way it's always named the same thing. But what you want to do is you want to set label, and then you want to name it whatever your aspect type is. So like label set. And at that point, it'll basically identify this turtle as a provider for saxum. Now, the way this works is it sets itself up as a RedNet host, and you can only have one RedNet host named the same thing. So I've already got a saxum, so if I try to run the startup script, this will basically throw out the host already exists. So and I'm still looking for 2 more beans, it looks like. I'm pretty sure this is 58, and I'm pretty sure there's 58 aspects, so it looks like we're missing 2 still, but good enough. And I'll leave links to the pastebin scripts as well as some directions on how to get that up and running. So if we head up to the actual farm, this is where the herb is going, and I'm going to throw down my lamps of regrowth, and I think this will be a good spot. And I want to get rid of that. Oh, it has to hang from something. Oh no. Well, it looks like I now have a spot for lamps of regrowth and silverwood planks down here. So let me grab those back out. Yeah, I think it's not updating. Oh, hey. What is that? Instrumentum. Do I have that? Yes. Yeah, see, the barrel's not updating its count or its item on here. What's in here? Anything? There's my lamp of regrowth. So yeah, if I log out and log back in, these counts and everything update, but I think it's just the amount of stuff in this chunk is causing the updates to go long. Alright, well, what can we do to make this look nice, I guess? And it's just easier for me to fly up and down. I don't have a way to get back and forth yet. We don't need pipes, but can we make it look like it's connected to pipes? That would kind of be cool. And it's not going to connect. That would look cool though. Yeah, if that connected, it would be cool. These all take herba. This is actually hooked up down there, so I can't move it. Well, no. Yep, that pipe's gonna go down there. Oh, it looks kind of cool. Maybe I'll do that and yeah, see, that's not connecting to that either. Well, that would look cool too, but not fitting. Really should turn on my coin of fortune. Alright, anyway, that's good enough. Let me go clear out those. Ah! Yeah, okay. So now, doorways. Alright, well, yeah, so I'll make up those other ones, get some directions working on this. Maybe I'll try to solve my two turtle thing, cut this in half. That would probably save some chunks. But yeah, I think this might be a good time to call this episode. So for next episode, I'll finish off this this area with the lamps of regrowth. Probably break this down, redo it. Not sure what I want to put there yet. Make sure this is all working. I've noticed that this will stop updating sometimes. I increased the wait between cycles to be a minute. I don't know if I might want to increase it more. It might make it more stable. But yeah, everything seems to be working fine. So yeah, so this probably is a good place to stop. So leave a like or subscribe, and see you later, guys.